Question 43.18. Questioner, the mechanism of, shall we say, social catalyst due to a necessity for feeding the body then is active in fourth density. Is this correct? Answer, I am Ra. This is incorrect. The fourth density being desires to serve, and the preparation of foodstuffs is extremely simple due to increased communion between entity and living foodstuff. Therefore, this is not a significant catalyst but rather a simple precondition of the space-time experience. The catalyst involved is the necessity for the ingestion of foodstuffs. This is not considered to be of importance by fourth density entities, and it, therefore, aids in the teach learning of patience. Question 43.19. Questioner, could you expand a little bit on how that aids in the teach learning of patience? Answer, I am Ra. To stop the functioning of service to others long enough to ingest foodstuffs is to invoke patience. Question 43.20. Questioner, I'm guessing that it is not necessary to ingest foodstuffs in fifth density. Is this correct? Answer, I am Ra. This is incorrect. However, the vehicle needs food which may be prepared by thought. Question 43.21. Questioner, what type of food would this be? Answer, I am Ra. You would call this type of food nectar or ambrosia, or a light broth of golden white hue. Question 43.22. Questioner, what is the purpose of ingesting food in fifth density? Answer, I am Ra. This is a somewhat central point. The purpose of space-time is the increase in catalytic action appropriate to the density. One of the preconditions for space-time existence is some form of body complex. Such a body complex must be fueled in some way. Question 43.23. Questioner, in third density the fueling of our bodily complex is not only simply fueling of the bodily complex but gives us opportunities to learn service. In fourth density it not only fuels the complex but gives us opportunities to learn patience. In fifth density it fuels the complex but does it teach? Answer, I am Ra. In fifth density it is comfort for those of like mind gathered together to share in this broth, thus becoming one in light and wisdom while joining hearts and hands in physical activity. Thus in this density it becomes a solace rather than a catalyst for learning. Question 43.24. Questioner, I am simply trying to trace the evolution of this catalyst that then, as you say, changes in fifth density. I might as well complete this and ask if there is any ingestion of food in sixth density. Answer, I am Ra. This is correct. However, the nature of this food is that of light and is impossible to describe to you in any meaningful way as regards the thrust of your query. Question 43.25. Questioner, on this planet after the harvest is complete, will fourth density beings be incarnate on the surface as we know it now? Answer, I am Ra. The probability-possibility vortices indicate this to be the most likely. Question 43.26. Questioner, then will there be at that time any fifth density or sixth density beings on the surface of the planet? Answer, I am Ra. Not for a fairly long measure of your time, as fourth density beings need to spend their learn teaching space-time with their own densities entities. Question 43.27. Questioner, then basically what you are saying is that at that point the teachings of fifth or sixth density beings would not be too well understood by the new fourth density beings? Answer, I am Ra. Do you wish to query us upon this point? Question 43.28. Questioner, I guess I didn't state that correctly. Would the new fourth density beings then need to evolve in their thinking to reach a point where fifth density lessons will be of value? Answer, I am Ra. We grasp the thrust of your query. Although it is true that as fourth density beings progress they have more and more need for other density teachings, it is also true that just as we speak to you due to the calling, so the information called is always available. It is simply that fifth density beings will not live upon the surface of the planetary sphere until the planet reaches fifth density vibratory level. Question 43.29. Questioner: I was wondering, then, if the mechanism of teach learning was the same relatively then in fourth density. From what you say, it is necessary first for a call to exist for the teach learning of fifth density to be given to fourth, just as a call must exist here before fourth density lessons are given to third density. Is this correct? Answer: I am Ra. This query is misguided, for experience in fourth density is emphatically not the same as third density experience. However, it is correct that the same mechanism of calling predisposes the information received in a way consonant with free will. You may ask one more full question at this working. Question 43.30. Questioner: you stated that the key to strengthening the will is concentration. Can you tell me the relative importance of the following aids to concentration? I have listed silence, temperature control, comfort of body, screening as a Faraday cage would screen electromagnetic radiation, visible light screening, and a constant smell such as the use of incense. In other words, an isolation type of situation. You mentioned that this was one of the functions of the pyramid. Answer: I am Ra. The analogies of body complex to mind and spirit complex activities have been discussed previously. You may consider all of these aforementioned aids as those helpful to the stimulation of that which in actuality aids concentration, that being the will of the entity. This free will may be focused at any object or goal. Question 43.31. Questioner: I was really trying to get at whether it would be of great importance to construct a better place for our meditations. We have distractions here of the types which I mentioned, and I know that is a function of our total free will as to whether we construct this or not, but I was trying to get at the principles behind and the relative importance of the Faraday cage. It would be quite a construction, and I was wondering if it would be of any real value. Answer: I am Ra. Without infringing upon free will, we feel it possible to state that the Faraday cage and the isolation tank are gadgets. The surrounding of self in a sylvan atmosphere, apart from distractions, in a place of working used for no other purpose, in which you and your associates agree to lay aside all goals but that of the meditative seeking of the infinite creator is, shall we say, not gadgetry but the making use of the creation of the Father in second density love, and in the love and support of other selves. Are there any brief queries before this working is at an end? Question 43.32. Questioner: is there anything that we can do to make the instrument more comfortable or to improve the contact? Answer: I am Ra. All is well. I leave you in the love and the light of the one infinite creator. Go forth, therefore, rejoicing in the power and the peace of the one infinite creator. Adonai.